Hey friend, welcome to the Immigrant Lawyer. My name is Leah and I'm an attorney by day, yoga Pilates instructor by night, and millennial mom at all other times. Thanks for joining this Tabata mat Pilates. Meet me down on your back. So roll down on your mat, one vertebra at a time. Settle into your space and take a deep, nice, long, invigorating inhale through your nose. And a deep, nice, long and strong, energizing exhale through your mouth. Take a few moments here to notice how you feel. Do a body scan. What are you thinking about? And dedicate this session to you, to unwinding your mind, your body, creating your mind-body connection. Take a few more moments here on your own breath as I briefly walk and talk us through our Tabata mat Pilates. So Tabata is 8 rounds of 20 seconds of performing a particular exercise, followed by a 10-second period of rest. And we'll hit all parts of your body today, our legs, abs, arms, full body flow here. Take one more inhale through your nose. You can reach your arms overhead. For a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, stretch, full body stretch. And we'll get started with Pilates hundreds to wake up and warm up our bodies. So for our Pilates hundreds, I'll quickly demo here. Lift your head, shoulders up and off your mat. Point your toes away from your face, levitate your legs, and we'll pump with our arms, palms face down. So we'll inhale for 5. Exhale through your mouth for 5. All right, join me as you're ready. So for Pilates hundreds, trace your gaze down your midline, toward your center, toward your toes. Feel your feet extended, toes pointing away from your face as you high-five the ground. Start to feel your core engaged. The abs are firing up. For these last few moments, lift your shoulders, shoulder blades, tuck your chin in slightly towards your chest. Just a little bit more for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Come on down. Bend your knees and place the soles of your feet down on your mat about hips width distance apart. Now hips width distance is about a 2 fits width distance between our knees. Stack your knees over your ankles, all 10 toes pointing forward. Relax your head and neck down on your mat, back of your head resting down to the ground. Look directly above you. Arms long and strong by your side. We'll do a few hip raises here to find our spine articulation. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Tuck or lift your hips up, one vertebra at a time. Now feel your hamstrings engage and start to pull into their sockets towards your glutes. Squeeze your glutes from the outside to the inside. Pull up on your pelvic floor and press your belly button in and up your spine. So really drawing everything, cinching everything toward our midline. Take an inhale here through your nose, and as you exhale through your mouth, roll it all the way back down, one vertebra at a time. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, tuck or lift your hips up. So here we're creating a diagonal shape with our body, a plank shape. Feel your thighs, your quads strengthening and your spine lengthening. And our points of contact are the soles of our feet, all along the back sides of our arms and palms face down to the ground. Our shoulder blades and shoulders, the back of our neck is long and strong. And continuing to trace our gaze up to the sky. Take one more inhale here through your nose, and as you exhale through your mouth, roll it all the way back down. One vertebra at a time. Feel your hips and glutes relax underneath you. Let's do one more for good luck. Third time's the charm. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, tuck or lift your hips up. So here, our spine articulation. We're decompressing our spine, hopefully releasing some stress and tension from our spine. And finding our neutral spine. We'll do some exercises after this to continue to find our neutral spine, that gentle C curve with our lower back. So as we lift our hips toward up to the sky, squeeze your glutes from the outside to the inside. Take one more inhale here through your nose, feel your ribs expand outward. And as you exhale through your mouth, roll it all the way back down, one vertebra at a time. Maybe hug your knees into your chest. Give your lower back a quick stretch, quick massage, and replant your feet, hips width distance apart. So we'll continue to find our neutral spine by rolling the marble. So bring your thumbs and index fingers together to touch. Find a diamond. Throw your diamonds up in the air, or Beyonce, Jay-Z diamonds, and place your thumbs below your belly button and your index fingers resting on your pubic bone here. So now you imagine you have a marble in between your thumbs and index fingers. We're gonna start to roll your marble forward and back to find our neutral spine. So take a big inhale, big arch, roll your marble toward your thumbs. Big exhale, big tuck, roll your marble back toward your index fingers. Big inhale, and roll your marble back toward your thumbs. Big exhale, and roll your marble back toward your index fingers. Big inhale, and press your lower back into your mat. Big exhale, create that arch, that space between your lower back and your mat. Now next inhale, roll your marble back toward the center of your diamond. And now your imaginary marble is resting peacefully in between your thumbs and index fingers. Now this is our neutral spine. You can check if you have a neutral spine by taking one palm and trying to slide your hand underneath your lower back. So if we are pushing too many fingers over to the other side, over on the other side of our mat, then that's a little bit too much of an arch. And if we can't slide any fingers at all, that's too much of a tuck. So we try to find the neutral spine where only up to our knuckles are sliding past our lower back. And then from here, we go into our hip raises. So with our neutral spine, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, tuck or lift your hips up and down. Hips up and down. Squeeze your glutes at the top, hover about a 1/4 inch at the bottom as we lift our hips up and down. Squeeze and hover. Up and down. 2 tempo we go. Inhale, exhale, up and down. Squeeze and hover. So rolling our vertebrae up, 1 vertebra at a time, rolling our spine up 1 vertebra at a time, up and down. So keep going here to tempo, up, down, squeeze and hover. So imagine your spine is like a sticker. You know those stickers on the orange, on the cutie, and you're peeling the sticker off the cutie? Because you're a cutie. We're all cuties, right? Like an orange. Lift your hips up and down. Squeeze and hover. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your hips up, keep your hips up. Lift your heels up and down. Calf raises, heels up and down. Come up on the balls of your feet, up on your tiptoes. Still staying lifted through our hips. Really squeeze your glutes from the outside to the inside. Lift your heels up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep our hips up and squared up to the sky. So if your feet are starting to slide a little bit, you can tiptoe your feet a little bit in so that your heels are a little bit closer towards your glutes to maintain our knee over ankle alignment. So lift up on your balls of your feet, up on your tiptoes, heels up and down, and working all along the back sides of our legs and thighs. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. We pulse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels up, hips up, and we pulse it out with our hips. Up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down. So as we pulse with our hips, staying up high on the balls of our feet, up on our tiptoes to stabilize our ankles, we're accessing our fast twitch muscles as we lift and pulse our hips up and down, up and down. Ooh, starting to feel and cultivate our burn. We gotta earn our burn. Up, down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels, hips all the way back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Neutralize your spine. Release your lower back. All right, y'all. So from here, let's go into our wide-legged bridges. So wide-legged bridges, bring your feet to the outside edges of your mat, heels slightly in, toes slightly out. Create a V shape with our thighs. Still stacking our knees over our ankles. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Tuck or lift your hips up and down. Up, down, to tempo. So the purpose of our hip raises, our spinal articulation, is to work on our posture. So when we're working from home, working in the office, maybe slouched over our keyboard, the computer, not super aware or conscious of our posture. So now is our opportunity to work on our posture, our spine articulation. So we're working on our posterior chain, all through our back, from the crown of our head, through our tailbone, through the soles of our feet, full body engagement. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your hips up. This time we roll back on our heels, lift your toes up and down. Flex your feet and down. Like we're tapping our toes, tapping to the beat. Tap the ground. Up and down. Big toes, all toes, 10 toes up and down. Up and down, pressing back on our heels. So this time we're working all along the front sides of our legs. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your toes up, press back on your heels, and we'll pulse it out with our hips. So here, with our feet flexed, toes pointing up toward the sky, as we pulse our hips up toward the sky. Ooh. Up, down, getting into our fast twitch muscles. So we're here we're working our legs, our feet, our hips, our core. Our core involves our abdominals, lower back and glutes. So definitely working all those areas right now. Feel free to count down with me from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes, hips, glutes all the way back down. Put your knees into your chest. Neutralize your spine. Release your lower back. Third and last set of bridges for our spine articulation. Let's do pigeon toes. So pigeon toe, bring your big toes together to touch. Separate your heels apart. So big toes together, arches and heels of our feet apart. Squeeze your knees, thighs in. So pigeon toe, palms face down to the ground. Keep your gaze up. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Lift your hips up and down, hips up and down. Squeeze and hover. With our pigeon toe bridges, we're working more our inner hips and thighs as we squeeze our knees in together to touch, thighs together to touch, zip it all the way up. So we went from working our outer hips and glutes to now our inner hips, inner thighs a little bit with our narrow pigeon toe bridges. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your hips up. Come up on your tiptoes, on the balls of your feet. Calf raises, back to our calf raises. And again, if you're starting to get some sweat going and slipping all over the place like I am right now, feel free to adjust your feet so that your knees are still stacked over your ankles. Maybe tiptoeing, stepping your feet in a little bit closer towards your glutes. Up, down, squeeze. Everything's defying gravity right now. Come up on the balls of our feet, up on our tiptoes. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep your hips up, heels up, and now open up with our knees in, out, and in, knees out and in, abduction and adduction of our inner hips and thighs. Stay up high on the balls of our feet, up on our tiptoes, abduction out, adduction in, out and in, out and in. Count down with us from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Heels, hips all the way back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Neutralize your spine, release your lower back, and roll over to your right side. We'll start to hit our planks. So for our right side plank, bring your right forearm parallel in line with your mat. 3 different options here. So stack your right shoulder over your right elbow, L-shaped with our right arm here. So you can have your feet. So as we lift up from our right hip, you can have your top left leg stacked, your feet staggered with your left foot in front of your right, or at a 90 degree with your left heel in front of your right knee. So join me, we'll stay here for about 30 seconds. All right, so either 90 degrees, staggered, or your feet stacked. Flex both feet, point your toes toward your face to give yourself a strong, steady, stable base as you lift up from your right side hip, and with your top left arm, you're about to reach and touch the sky. Feel your shoulder blades behind you stretching, lifting. Breathe, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Lift, lift, lift. Last few moments. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Ooh, come on down and roll over on your stomach. We'll go for our Pilates swimmer. So Pilates swimmers, flutter from our shoulder joint and hip joint. So we'll flutter from our shoulder joint and hip joint. Join me in 3, 2, 1. Let's swim it out. Michael Phelps up in here. So as we find ourselves in our Pilates swimmer, small pulses fluttering from our shoulder joint and hip joint, you can have your palms facing each other with your thumbs up, or your palms down to the ground, whichever feels best for your shoulder rotation. This time, point your toes so that we're stretching the top sides of our feet, creating one long line of energy from the crown of our head all the way through to the soles of our feet. Swim it out, swim it out, swim it out. Ooh, almost to the finish line. These last few moments, let's be the first one to touch the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Whew. All right, we'll balance that out with our superhuman stretch. So options with our arms, either interlace all 10 fingers and bring your knuckles behind your back, past your lower back. Start to bring your big toes together to touch and lift your legs and shoulders up. So here, creating a smiley face with our body or with your arms. You can have them separated or your feet separated, whichever is most accessible for you, for your body today. All right, we have a few more moments here. If your fingers are interlaced, start to pull your shoulders away from your ears. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze down your back as you punch your knuckles, your fists towards your feet. One long line of energy still from the crown of our head all the way through down to the toes of our feet. Ooh, smiley face with your body. For these last few moments, come up a little bit higher, highest at the end. Rest. All right, now find yourself on the left side as we do our left side plank now. So on this side, left forearm in line, parallel to the top of your mat or your space. Again, our different options are having our feet stacked, staggered, your top right leg at a 90-degree angle with your right heel in front of your left knee. All right, let's lift and levitate, lift off. Flex both feet, point your toes toward your face. So this time we're lifting up from our right side hip, or rather our left side hip this time, and lifting up from our right, or with our right arm, we're about to reach and touch the ceiling. Confession, I always still get my rights and lefts mixed up. I'm that person. I'm like, is that the right, left? Happens every time. All right, last few moments. Lifting up from your left side hip in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, come on down. All right. Roll back down on your mat. Let's take a few moments here to release our lower back. So hug your knees into your chest. You can rock side to side before we move on to our standing sequence. Continuing to get our heart rate up. Now you can either roll over to your favorite side and with the help of your hands, push yourself all the way up through to a seat and stand on up. Or if you'd like to rock and roll the length of your spine, perhaps finding yourself in a teaser. So our teaser in yoga, I suppose it's the boat position, but with our teaser, we lift up with our legs straight, arms straight, or something that I'm still working on is a teaser, so play with that for a few moments, or maybe finding yourself in a boat position, grabbing your big toes with your index finger, middle finger, working on wherever you are at the moment, and we'll meet standing up. Ooh. All right, now we'll be on the clock for our Tabata standing series. Our 3 keywords are set, where we set up for the pose, go, where we're in the pose, and rest, our favorite keyword. But we have, again, 8 rounds, 20 on, 10 off. We'll get started with our squats, some squat variations. We'll just throw them out as we progress through. So first, we'll start with our traditional air squat. So air squat, bring your feet a little bit wider than hips width, heel slightly in, toe slightly out. On the clock now in 3, 2, 1, air squats, go. So sit down in your frog squat, air squat. weight back on the heels. Keep your head up, chest up, gaze directly in front of you. So use the power of your thighs to push yourself up and rest, just like that. All right, second set. We'll sit down in our air squat and we'll pulse it out. In 3, 2, 1, set, go. So still same positioning with our feet, heel slightly in, toes slightly out. Our knees are behind our toes. Neutral spine still, pulse it out, up and down, up and down. Ooh, rest. This time, bring your feet out wide. We'll do our goddess squats, ballerina squats, sumo squats, set, go. So with our sumo, goddess, wide squats, whatever you like to call them, we're working more our inner hips and thighs. So feel this all along your inner thighs. Sit down in your squat and up, rest. All right, you already know what's up. We'll pulse in our wide squat in 3, 2, 1, set, go. Pulse, pulse. I think my hair is flying around everywhere. But for our squats, we're really engaging our lower body. When we do lower body work, when it's leg day, maybe you feel your heart racing because biggest muscle groups of our body using up the most energy and oxygen, rest. All right, so now that we have our feet in this wide position, we'll do lateral squats, set, go. So lateral squats, we'll bend into one leg with the other still straight, and then up and over to the opposite side. Side to side. Whoo, great job, you. Rest. All right, since we're on our pulse party, we'll bend into the right leg and pulse. In our lateral squat, set, go. So with our lateral squat, pulsing on the right side, your left side is straight, and we'll do little lifts with the right leg. Whoo. Rest. Oh, shake it out a little bit. We're definitely on our way to earn our burn. Then over to the left side. Here we go. Set, go. Pulse it out. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. We got one more set after this to complete our first cycle of 8. All right, 8 rounds. Whoo. Pulse it out, little lifts with our left side, rest. All right, now from here, we're about to find our fast feet to really shake everything out, set, go. So fast feet, swaying with our arms, come up on the balls of our feet, up on our tiptoes, from the side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Rest. All right, we'll keep it going. Burpees. Here we go. Burpees, hands up, set, go. Plant your palms, step or hop your feet back, step or hop your feet forward, stand up from a squat. Your best burpees, either stepping or hopping your feet forward and back. You can add a calf raise at the top, rest or a hop at the top. Ooh, all right, that's one. One down, just a few more to go because time flies when we're having fun, right? Hands up, burpees, go. So plant your palms and we'll step or hop back into our high plank position. Wherever we are, always stand up from our squat to protect our lower back. Again, adding a heel lift at the top, or maybe a hop at the top. Rest. 2. All right. Number 3, coming at you and me. Set, go. So burpees, Definitely a full body exercise. We always want to stand from our squat to protect our lower back. Awesome job, you. Rest. Whew. They always say, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. So we got to challenge ourselves today. Earn our burn, hands up, set, go. This is our last set of burpees. Surprise! Good news. And even better news, we have more to go after this, but this is our last set of burpees. We'll switch it out. We'll do something else. Rest. Still cardio though. All right, we'll do side to side skaters. So stepping or hopping, side to side, set, go. So with our skater, as we step or hop side to side, so with one leg, the other leg is going to the back in a diagonal position. Speed skating out of here, side to side with your arms. Rest. You can have them in ballerina posture, maybe prayer position in front of your heart, hands in front of your heart. Set, go. For an added extra challenge, extra credit, more heat, more intensity, you can reach for opposite pinky toes like this, side to side, and add a hop at the top. Rest. Only two more of our big cardio burst here. Skater, set, go. Side to side. So again, with our arms either extended out, parallel to the ground, hands to heart center, prayer position, or reaching for opposite pinky toes. Rest. Last one, best one. I think this is 8, but if this is 9, might be, but extra credit. Here we go. Set, go. This is our last set, best set. And from here, we will make our way down to our mat for some core work. You gotta do more for our core. Gotta hit some abs, rest. Make your way down on your mat. We have Pilates crunches, so tabletop with our legs, hands behind the head, crunch up and down, go. So tabletop with our legs, stack your knees over your hips, point your toes toward your face, flex your feet so that we engage the front sides of our legs or shins. Rest. Whew. Let's switch it up, spice it up with some butterfly, or rather bicycle abs. Set, go, bicycle, side to side. So with our bicycles, opposite elbow or opposite shoulder toward opposite knee, working our obliques, our side abs, as one leg extends, rest, side to side. We'll go back to our Pilates crunch. Stack your knees over your hips, hands behind your head, set, go. Lift up and down, up and down. We're working our upper abs, our transverse abdominis, the deepest layers of our abs. Keep your elbows away from your face. You can rest the back of your head on your palms, rest. And then back to our bicycle crunch, side to side. 3, 2, 1, set, go. This is our last bicycle crunch. So if you'd like to point your toes and straighten out your legs for scissors, that's fine with us. That's fine with me too. Extra credit, whichever is your best for today. Rest. Ooh. All right, we're doing our double knee pull. So double knee pull, pull one knee into your chest twice and then switch. Set, go. Pull, 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 and switch. Pull, 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 pull. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. Keep your shoulders lifted. Tuck your, rest. Tuck your chin in slightly towards your chest. All right, this time we'll straighten out the legs. So same mechanics of pulling in, set, go. Either your hamstrings or your calf muscles, or if you're feeling ambitious and flexy, grab your ankles. Pull, 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 pull. Straight legs, scissors, rest. Whoo, it's heating up in here. All right, back to our bent knee pull. Tuck your chin in slightly towards your chest. Set, go. Shh, 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 shh. How's your breath? Awesome job. You are doing it, taking care of your body, unwinding your mind, rest. All right, last set of abs. We have our straight leg pull scissors, set, go. So for the last set, you were grabbing your calf muscles. I challenge you to reach for your ankles if that feels good for you. We gotta challenge ourselves. Rest. Whew. Now we gotta work our arms. So hitting all the right spots. We have our tricep dips. Tricep dips, set, go. So lift up in our tabletop, bend your elbows to the back of the room, down and up, down and up. So all 10 fingers and all 10 toes pointing in the same direction, pointing forward. Rest. Whoo. All right, turn it over. And we have our plank to down dog. Set, go. Plank, flow back to down dog. Plank, down dog. Awesome job. So flow forward into plank and push back, upside down V shape. So maybe taking this as kind of a mini rest. And now we take our real rest. Rest. Turn back over. Tricep dips. Here we go. Set, go. Lift up your hips and your glutes. Down and up. Bend your elbows to the back of the room. Gaze to the wall in front of you. Gazing up, because we're always trying to move forward, move up. Rest. Turn it over. And we have our high plank to down dog in 3, 2, 1. Go. High plank, down dog. So with every down dog, melt your heels closer to the ground. For these last few moments, if you'd like to reach for opposite ankle bone, opposite palm, opposite ankle bone for extra credit, rest. All right, we have I'll pause our timer quick so that we can explain this next move. It's a little bit of a what sometimes, but we'll start in our child's pose position, and then we'll flow forward, either staying on our knees for our tricep push-ups, or if you'd like to spring up into high plank position and do your tricep push-up, be our guest. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Child's pose, tricep push-up. So if you're coming up on the balls of your feet, gently lower down in your child's pose to protect your knees. We don't want to slam any knees into any ground. Rest. All right, we gotta run it out with our floor sprints. Mountain climbers, high plank position, one knee into your chest at a time. Set, go. Run it out. Stack your shoulders over your elbows, over your wrists. Open up all 10 fingers out wide. Like your palms are a starfish, or like you have slices of your favorite pie between each finger. Rest. Shake it out. We have our child's pose into our tricep push-up in 3, 2, 1, go. So with our child's pose into tricep push-up, if you are remaining on your knees, squeeze your elbows into your side bodies, or if you'd like to spring up into high plank position, same thing, rest. Really squeezing our elbows into our side bodies. All right, we'll run it out. Here we go. I think this is our last set. 3, 2, 1, go. Run it out. So for our mountain climbers, we are almost at the top of the mountain. So climb that mountain, reach your summit, run it out, rest. Whew. So meet me standing up as we start to cool it down. So in this standing position, maybe grab a sip of water, some hydration on your way there. Just gently, simply twist side to side. As you twist side to side, feel your chest and rib cages rotate. Allow your knees to bend in, side to side, maybe with your arms. Allowing them to tornado out, side to side. And then as you find your way back into your center, reach one arm over, head to the other side. As you reach up and over, side to side. Feel your heart rate decrease as we bring it down, cool it down. Hey, guess what? You did it. Mat Pilates, Tabata style. Check. All right, come back to center. Open up your feet and we'll tap our mat and up. So folding forward, hinging from our hips and up. Some dynamic stretches here to slowly and surely bring our heart rate down as we cool down. Do one more on each side, reaching up. And then however you'd like to get there, shimmy on your way down onto your mat into a comfortable seated position. Maybe fluttering your eyes closed if that feels good for you. Do a little bit of introspection and tuning into our mind-body connection. You just work to unwind your body and mind. And now hopefully we have more energy to continue on with our day or week or month. Whatever else you are thinking about or your intention, we'll all seal it in with a big inhale through your nose, reach your arms overhead. Gather in all that good energy that you've just cultivated. Spirit fingers. Exhale through your mouth, bring your hands to heart center. Sigh it out and give yourself a high five, self five. Awesome job, friend. Thanks for tuning in. Again, my name is Leah. This is the Immigrant Lawyer. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this, for more yoga Pilates workouts, and we'll see you next time here. Bye.